Welcome back, guys, to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where the final memory was found last episode, as well as all our side quests, or the ones that we have, wiped off the map. With that, I've stumbled around Hyrule Castle exploring once more, and realised that if I get up and high here, there's a whole other kind of gatehouse structure, map-wise, over there as well. So there's got to be a Korok over there, and probably another Linnell that way. But I was wondering about the only door I haven't been into, which is the one low down there. So I've been through one of them, because that leads to the dock, if I'm right. And that was the back entrance we tried to go into in the middle of the bottom there. So I haven't been in that one. I've been in those ones, because that's the minecart. So it's there, that kind of gatehouse I haven't explored. I haven't really explored the front, because there's a hole there. So there's places still to see as we keep on stumbling around. With that said, though, let's get this. Climbing up to have a little vantage look. It's quite obvious when you find yourself a Korok. It's quite obvious indeed. So we need to go down there, so let's get moving. And hope not to get attacked. As I've eaten food, we have full HP. I need to go really to the front of the place at this point in time. Any Koroks around here? No, not on top of things, not behind things. Bomb arrow times 5 is good. Let's get out of here before they look at me. Because our point of interest is over this way. Oh, well, nice freeze for the game at that moment in time. Maybe wonder what was going on. But that is very much what we're after. Any and all Koroks? Any and all Koroks? Five arrows used, sure. But that brings us up to, I don't even know. Because I don't think that number is accurate. We're not going to end at like a solid number. Surprise! It's literally peeing itself in panic. But if you can really fire that many times, why don't you just fire randomly all this time? And you'll probably hit me more than anything else. Right, we definitely haven't been here. The lockup, eh? Someone used fine by me. Any Koroks locked up? That's what I'm really wondering. There's one more walls and stuff. With enemies held inside? Yeah, I'm not letting you out. Don't be silly. What we really can do is look through each room. A Royal Guard's Claymore with long throw. We'll put that down on the floor. Don't tell me that's a lever to let things out, is it? I don't really... Oh! I was about to say I don't really fancy letting things out at all. What's this shield? Rusty shield? Well, don't really want that, but I've got tons of shield space. What's this? A blizzard rod just in the corner of the room. Wasn't the master sword amazing at this point in time? Too bad I couldn't get you trapped again. Well, you're failing at jumping. So that's a plus point in your direction. I'm just wondering where more things are. As we stumble around the place here. Hello, Stalnox. I'm just going to ignore you. Are you just rolling rocks at me? Yeah, I couldn't have guessed that was going to happen. It's been a long time since we fought one of you. You got a sword stuck in your hip. Just going to point that out for you. I'm friendly like that. What's the easiest way to defeat you then? Probably a good assault like that, really. seem like you can get back because the Master Sword hits are too hard compared to what we did before. Well, that's fine. Where's the goodies coming from all that? Royal Halberd, some Hinox Tooth, some weapons, a great Thunderblade. Test of the Royal Guards. Strike down the giant foe to become recognized as a Knight of the Kingdom. I'm always a Knight of the Kingdom, don't you know? I need to strike down any giant foe. So that's where it is. A shield passed down through the Hyrulean royal family. Along with the legend, the hero who wielded it, its defensive capabilities and durability outshine all other shields. You're not kidding either. Time to complete the ensemble. Now we are heroic, aren't we? Very much indeed. Do you know what? Now how do I selfie again? X button. The royal bow. No, we want to take a picture of that. The garb. Yes. So now I feel fully equipped and ready to go. There's still a little bit more to explore. Sure. Can I get out there? That looks like a crumbly lot. I'm just ignoring this guy. Thank you for putting me in here. That's technically where I was headed. Right, so we got our way out of here. I have the most defense I can muster. The lockup. I had my shield locked up. I don't know what that was about. Right, so this is a cave complex as well, which leads out towards the frontish. Nothing that way. And yes, don't worry, I've seen the comments that I'm still missing the thing in the library. I will get it. Wait, so I did this Korok, and then I went somewhere else entirely that wasn't a lockup? What route did I manage to take here that made me miss all this? I took a right. And if I only took a left? You're kidding me. Well, things happen. I miss things. That happens. But to be honest, at this point in time, it's just the Koroks. And a little bit of exploration. And it's off to fight Ganon. Because to be honest, we're pretty much done. The exploration, good. Everything else, good. Let's keep trying to dodge these bats while I try to scale this as nimbly as I can. Because this should get me to the front. Which is definitely where I want to be. So there's a guardhouse kind of above us at this point in time. Excuse me. Maybe I should have made myself some food for some extra stamina wheels. Well, that's mean. I'm just searching for my way out, don't you know? So yeah, we landed down here. Oh, what? What? Oh, that's no fun. As long as we got that, we're fine. Well, I can get up higher, but it's not really high enough. And the rain is really going to stop me from progressing nicely. However, it should be wearing off shortly. And all the same, if I switch, I can get up there. That's timing. The Hylian Shield is ours. Cool, but we need to make sure that we get to this guard tower, which, to be honest, is probably very close by. Yep, and we're going to get in trouble first, because there's no way I'm going to be able to take down both of these. Dodge that. I need the golden bow. I need the golden bow. Golden bow. Come out. Come out. That's the guard tower. That's the Korok there as well. And if I have to toot my own horn, that was a really good shot. Alright, no clue what we're at without another warp. Maybe we can warp to get back to the library to find that thing I've missed. I'd say that's the last real objective. Right. No arrows in that crest. Usually means there isn't anything there to find. Oh, I don't want to go down. Why do I not want to go down? Because there's going to be a Korok on top of this spire. And there's thunder coming. There'll be something I have to fight in here.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Thank you, sir. It's probably very useful for me to have around here. Alright, so there we go. Got another one. Well, let's take on whatever challenge or trial there is to... Ow! Yeah, I'm a danger to myself. Every step of the way. Right. Gotta wait for it to show itself. Not a problem for me. It's only a blue Linell as well. Should we change our garb to be suitable? Well, these monsters are still going to keep coming. Well, let's change ourselves into a proper killer. In terms of for these, anyway. I forgot the one last perfect bit. Oh, yeah. I'm wearing the two-hander. That's the last thing we need. I thought I got him. I thought I got him. What about it? You did kind of leave yourself a point blank range there. Next. Oh, that's bad. Yep, we can shoot the back of his head as well. That's a good thing to learn right at the end. Nothing there by the look of it, but that is the gatehouse is cleared. If you were to take the warp path all the way up, that is. Anyway. Right. So there's a door somewhere around here. Whoa, that's a lot of targets. Oh, I had to climb that tree. I really had to. That was not my intention. So where am I versus this door above us? It's above a little bit. Oh my goodness. That little drop was actually key. Alright, looks to me like we're gonna have to go in here. Yeah, you may do that. The rain will prevent me from climbing with ease. This is on the other side of that gooped out door out there, is it? I didn't mean to use that, but that was cool. They just swallow your opponent? That's pretty cool. Alright, now where on earth am I? Well, that'll refund my mistake. Yeah, I know you're targeting me, but that's not the point. I'm trying to get to a specific point. It seems to be that way. So if I follow this path straight forward, I should be able to reach that last bit. And this is going to be the last bit of exploration as well, in terms of episode-wise. This is too much to explore in some respects. They've really given us all one crazy world. Right, so that just leads to the second gatehouse, but what I want to do is I want to go down from here. Which I'm going to be able to do from this direction. Koroks! And we're completely blocked off apart from that, where you can blow up the royal bow if you really want. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but while there's Koroks, there's a ton of things... Oh, it's over there. Can that thing hit me? Right, normal arrow. Golden bow. Even that's going to have to be aimed high, isn't it? Yeah. That was too high. Gotcha. I'll take that. Yeah, indeed. Well, loads of things trying to shoot me now. That's great. There's a Korok right there. It's an easy tell just because of... Oh my goodness. Time to leg it. It's done it again. Get off. Right, if we keep getting rid of these one by one. So, it's to the library now because there's no way over the other bit. The question is from where? Have we been in that bit? Yes. Rivali's Gale is so good. Ah, no, that bit's the... Yes, that's the banquet hall. underneath it all. Well, we can get to the library from here, so that's not so bad. I do wonder if there's any hidden Koroks inside the castle. Not just on the outside and on the bottom. Because there's so much to see. I mean, there might be a crest with some arrows in it that I haven't shot yet. It could be many things. And I've heard, of course, there's armories and the whatnot. But if you know what I mean, I can't really say I need them. Once you have the Master Sword, that's all you need for this place. Plus, I've got a ton of weaponry apart from that. You're not going to hit me. Trust me on that. It just doesn't seem to me that there is something hidden. Oh, you're kidding me. In terms of a Korok inside. What we're really after... You can see it from a distance because it's the same as the one over there. The Royal Guard Shield is gained, but most importantly, a book that you guys wanted me to read. You'd have thought the king had some rupees put by. The King's Study. The writings of Rhoam Bosphorus Hyrule. Today, as the sun rose and a new day was born, my daughter too joined this sweet world. In keeping with the traditions of the royal family, I've decided to name her Zelda. I'm not a man accustomed to frivolous musings, but now seems as good a time as any to begin my royal memorandum. Reports keep arriving regarding the excavation of relics. The fortune teller's predictions seem to be coming true. Calamity Ganon was not a figure of fable or even of legend. He actually existed in our great land of Hyrule. We must investigate all the relics, learn as much as we can, but understanding the divine beast alone will take time. Zelda's eyes lit up like wildfire when I told her about the relics. I must admit, she has a knack for research. My queen has left this world. Her death was so sudden and unexpected. I awaken most nights unsure if she is really gone. Zelda never cried, never faltered, not even during the royal funeral or later when she and I were alone with our grief. I must assume her strength is the result of us repeatedly informing her of her duty to be a valiant and steady princess. For a child of merely 6 years of age, her conduct was truly that of a born leader. Her strength gives me hope. From now on, I must raise her all alone. Now only I remain to prepare her for her difficult future as Princess of Hyrule. Zelda finally reported back after a visit to the fountain. It seems the sacred sealing power is still yet to awaken. It has been a year and 3 months since her mother passed. Perhaps she is held back by heartache too deep to heal. If the Ganon prophecy wasn't looming over our heads, I would tell her to take her time, to wait until she is ready. But as our situation is dire and leaves no room for weakness, even on behalf of my beloved daughter, my heart breaks for Zelda, and I must act as a king, not a father. I must order her to train relentlessly at the fountain. I was told Zelda went off to research ancient technology, so I had no choice but to confront her about it. She claimed she was simply using her day off from training to indulge in a bit of research, but still I scolded her. She won't get it through her head, forcing me to tell her the same thing I have been repeating ad nauseum. The reason the sacred powers still won't awaken is because she's spending all her efforts playing at being a scholar. In truth, I understand Zelda's feelings, painfully so. She lost her mother, her teacher, before she could learn from her. 10 pointless years of self-training without so much as a book or note to help her find a way. Those in the castle talk behind her back, and I, her only family, scold her for her shortcomings. No wonder she wishes to hide away in her beloved relic research. I love nothing more than to console her. But I must stay strong. She must fulfill her duty, just as we all must, even if she comes to despise me. I've been told my Zelda went to the Spring of Wisdom. This will likely be her last chance. If she is unable to awaken her powered Lanayru, all hope is truly lost. If she comes back without success, and I shall speak kindly with her, scolding is pointless now. I forced 10 years of training on her. And after all that, it seems her power will stubbornly awaken some other way. Perhaps I should encourage her to keep researching her beloved relics. They may just lead her to answers I can't provide. For now I sit anxiously, more a father than a king in this moment. I sit and await my daughter's return. At the moment he died. Did he die in this room? That's the question in and of itself. Well, don't disturb me while I'm reading, whoever that was. Squeaking away. That's for sure. But now it's time for me to get the last Koroks, I think. And set us up for our final episode. We've explored what I think to be mostly everything. When I look at these underground chambers, they look to be mostly right. I would say that little bit up there seems a bit weird, but that's Zelda's place, isn't it? Yes. So really, it's the upper castle still to look at. Calamity Ganon's approach. Well, let me get these Koroks, and I'll meet you next to Hestu. But first, before Hestu, we take a sojourn, because, the smell of the sea. Kass is out here in Katano Bay for a non-shrine quest. The people have requested I do, or more to the point, finish off his line to be able to return him back to Rito Village. So I've come here, down from Hateno up on high, a research lab, to engage in one more quest, it seems. Why, hello, I certainly didn't expect to see anyone else up here. Well, I didn't expect to see you here. It's not involving a shrine, it's completely off in the middle of nowhere. How many people actually found you here? Oh. How fortunate to cross paths with you again. Did you come to see the sea? This oddly shaped rock pillar we're standing on is the subject of a song. Would you like to hear it? Why not? Oh. As you wish. An ancient hero spoke these words. One day, I'll return to fight evil. My cache is at 17 of 24. This rock will point towards its retrieval. My cache? Could it be a hidden stash of money? If it was left by the ancient hero that defeated the Calamity 10,000 years ago, it must be a big amount. Good luck figuring it out. May the light illuminate your path. The hero's cache. Well, 17 of 24 means time. Because 24, what do you think it means? And plus, we've had a lot of time based on shadows. So that shadow there... Sorry, Kass, didn't mean to do that. We basically have to wait till 5 PM. But it's only free. So a little bit of waiting must be done. Now, thinking you'll find a lot, however, is another question. Because, to be honest, inflation, etc. I'm not expecting much. In fact, if my Wind Waker memories serve me right, it's going to be 1 rupee, isn't it? At least I didn't pay for it this time. Well, that's said and done. The power of editing. Let's wind the time along a little bit, eh? So as I listen to Kass's beautiful tune, I really like his accordion, to be honest. We're 5 minutes away from the illumination, which would mean that it's there. Yeah, right there. So I could have probably just jumped down apart from that and found it regardless. This must be the hero's cache that you're so speaking of. A gold rupee. Well, it's better than 1 rupee, that's for sure. Is your quest done, sir? Well, that's not bad. So now you're probably going to return to Rito Village, I guess, because we've done all your shrine quests, unless there's another quest out here. Thank you, hero of the past. You've given us our goods. We like that indeed. But first of all, not to the divine beast. We don't need to start up on high. Is he now here? In Rito Village itself somewhere. He had to finish a quest of which his master asked of him. What was that quest? These are the questions and more, basically. Oh, we wish to find out. So is he here somewhere? Well, right here. It looks like you're playing in the scene, but no noise do you make. Kass. Ah, we meet again. I'm taking a moment's rest from my calling to enjoy some music frivolity with my daughters. All your daughters? Hey, Kass, you beefy man. Though it may not be within my power, I commit my wish as song, that this peace might last forever. By the by, I've something I must ask of you. I need you to hear a song. If it pleases you, could you come back here later, after the sun is down? Ever so sorry for the trouble. That's so cute. Right, well after the sundown, he says. So let me plant myself a fire. And work from there. Oh, I actually don't have a fiery sword at the moment. Well, that's a problem. I mean, after all, the elemental weapons I had weren't exactly proving all that useful. There we go, it's firewood. So we're going to need some flint to go along with that. It's a cool little song though, so let's wait for night. So there's a song that can only be played at night. Is this when the kiddos have gone to bed? Ah, so one for us alone, hey? Oh. Ah, there he is. Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you, so this will take some time. Is that alright? That's fine. Long episodes? Fine. Sorting things out? Fine. Anything for you, Kass. Oh. Thank you ever so much. I wanted to talk to you about my teacher. My teacher was of the Sheikah tribe. He was the court poet for the Hyrulean royal family. At the time, there was a beautiful princess in the royal family, quite close to my teacher in age, apparently. Though he must have known it was doomed to be unrequited, my teacher fell in love with her. But the princess herself only had eyes for her escort, her own knight attendant. My teacher was consumed with jealousy. He fumed that the knight was neither nobility nor royalty himself. And then the calamity struck. My teacher believed a hero would appear to beat back the calamity. He poured that belief into a song. And that song is what I need you to hear. An ancient hero, a calamity appears, now resurrected after 10,000 years. An appointed knight gives his life, shields her figure, and pays the price. The princess's love for a fallen knight awakens her power, and within the castle the calamity is forced to cower. But the knight survives. In the shrine of resurrection he sleeps, until from his healing dream he leaps. Her fierce and deadly trials await, to regain his strength, fulfill his fate. To become a hero once again, to wrest the princess from evil's den. The hero, the princess, hand in hand, must bring the light back to this land. My teacher fled the calamity and returned to his hometown of Kakariko village. But on his way he witnessed the princess's knight sacrifice himself to protect the princess. The elder of Kakariko village, Impa, explained these circumstances to him, and his mind was made up. He would seek the songs of the hero who sealed the calamity away in an age past, so they could be passed on to the knight once he returned. Also that the princess might be saved. Those were my teacher's last words, passed on now through me. So, appointed knight, will you accept this song from my departed teacher? I shall. Oh. Thank you so much. I knew you would, I was sure of it. My teacher would often speak of the princess's beauty. I would love to meet her and craft a song worthy of her. Thank you for spending this time with me. And so a song, it seems Kass always knew who I was basically seeking and waiting for me at each step. Though I do not know why he did not reveal it so. That he doth know. I do not know! But with that, his line is complete, which leads us to visit Hestu. Let's go. And so, they have been obtained. With a bit more scouting around the place, it seemed bombable rocks were the issue of the day. There were a couple of Koroks inside of things behind bomber walls with the acorn shots. Ah, the acorns! Hiding away, not being so obvious. In a castle anyway, I'm used to them in trees. We have 900 Koroks. Let's turn into Hestu, eh? Hey, guess what? One of the forest children returned to Korok Forest. You must have had an army of people searching for them, huh? Well, kinda. Yeah, no, just me. No way! Wahaha! Nice! Indeed, you've maxed out all of your stashes, so let me give you this! Hestu's gift. A gift of friendship given to you by Hestu. It smells pretty bad. A golden poop. To cap it all off. So, do you like it? No. Hope you'll still visit me. You can watch me dance whenever you want. Shalaka! And so, for all our troubles, we get this. Sorted into the middle of a display of poop. How excellent. How excellent. But more or less, it's a sign of, well, completionism isn't everything. Enjoy your journey. You don't have to have 900 Koroks. You only had to have about 450 or so to get all the stash maxes out. Anything extra was just really you wanting to go for it. I just thought I would for the Let's Play, but it kind of goes to show not everything needs to be done in the game. It's an extra challenge for you to do. But really, if you're spending that much time for something, and really, there's no real reward, it's a golden poop. Most of the time when you do that kind of thing in a game and you go out of your way, you're already way more powerful enough to defeat the final boss. You're probably more powerful enough to beat the end game monsters as well. You're just getting, usually, after a collection of fun of that, an end game suit or piece of gear that you don't need to use because you've done everything already. That's what happens most of the time with games like this. So I think Nintendo symbolically making Hestu's gift a golden poop is pretty much a sign of that. In some senses, it's a challenge. In other senses, what was the point? I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there played and finished the game and never thought of getting 900 Koroks. Because, really, what was the point? Completionism, of course. Some of those Korok puzzles were quite nifty out there. With a Korok mask, it makes it a lot more obtainable. So when that DLC comes out, I say go do the hunt. But until then, maybe. Just depends on what you want to do. So, for now, I bid you farewell for yet another episode. As the final episode comes next time, I'm sure. As I line up in front of the gates to that big castle throne room and face our destiny. It's finally time. I'll see ya for that. Bye-bye.